Hello, everyone. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Bay Roberts Sea Lions swim meet here in Bay Roberts. I'd like to welcome all teams to Bay Roberts Sea Lions, of course, Clarenville Wave Runners, Grand Falls Windsor Gators, Marystown Marlins, and the Grand Bank Southern Sharks. We're getting ready now to start very shortly with event number 1, girls 8 and under, 25 meter freestyle. At the blocks, we have 3 swimmers from the Bay Roberts Sea Lions. And Autumn Smith, great job, 8 and under girls, heat 1. Moving on to heat 2, we have Beth Norman in lane 2 from the Bay Roberts Sea Lions, Eve Harris from the Wave Runners in lane 3, Priya Delaney from the Bay Roberts Sea Lions in lane 4, and Darcy Williams from the Grand Falls Windsor Gators in lane 5. And it looks like Eve Harris, no, looks like Priya Delaney moved into first place, followed by Eve Harris, followed by Beth Norman. And a great race. Looks like Priya Delaney, followed by Eve Harris, followed by Beth Norman and Darcy Williams. A little difficult to see on the 25 meter as the judges are on this end of the pool. So once we move to the 50 meter, they'll move over and we'll have a much clearer view of the races. Right now we're moving on to the boys 8 and under 25 meter freestyle. In lane 2 we have Mika Morgan from Bay Roberts Sea Lions. Lane 3 is Nicholas Dean from the Wave Runners, and lane 4 is Nate Bartlett from the Bay Roberts Sea Lions. We have a very close race. And it looks like it's Nate Bartlett in first place. And Nate Bartlett touches first, followed by Nicholas Dean, followed by Mika Morgan. Heat 2, we have Blake Noseworthy from the Bay Roberts Sea Lions, Mason Smallwood from the Bay Roberts Sea Lions, and Charlie Tobin from the Marlins. Blake Noseworthy lane 2, Mason Smallwood lane 3, and Charlie Tobin lane 4. And it looks like Mason Smallwood cruises into first place. Looks like it'll follow next with Charlie Tobin. And Blake Noseworthy finishes third. Great job, guys. Moving on to heat 3 of 3. It'll be Gibson McHugh in lane 1. Liam Morrissey in lane 2, Nicholas Dawson in lane 3, and Carson Vokey from the Wave Runners in lane 4. And it looks like Gibson McHugh has a slight lead right now on Liam Morrissey. Carson Vokey. It's a very close race. Looks like Carson Vokey takes first place from the Clarenville Wave Runners, followed by Gibson McHugh and Liam Morrissey. All my results are unofficial, by the way, as I am trying to see over timekeepers. Okay, we're moving on to the girls' 9-10 50-meter freestyle. Heat 1, we have Beth Bartlett from the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Lane 3, we have Ella Stokes. Lane 4 is Rebecca George from the Wave Runners. And lane 5 is Paige Howes from the Wave Runners. I have to say congratulations to the Bay Robber Sea Lions Executive Committee for doing a fantastic job putting this meet together. And all the volunteers that have come out today, every volunteer you see in a white shirt or a red shirt are here giving up their time to help make this event a success. So again, we are in event 3, girls 9-10 50-meter freestyle, heat 1 of 3. In lane 2, we have Beth Bartlett from the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Lane 3, we have Ellie Stokes from the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Lane 4, we have Rebecca George from the Clarenville Wave Runners. And lane 5, we have Paige Howes from the Clarenville Wave Runners. This race will be 2 lengths of the pool. It looks like Beth Bartlett has a very healthy lead, followed by Paige Howes. And Ellie Stokes and Rebecca George are neck and neck. Beth Bartlett first to the wall, on her way back, followed by Paige Howes. Looks like we have a very close race for third as Beth Bartlett easily touches the wall. Paige Howes is shortly behind her. And it looks like Ella Stokes has taken a bit of a comfortable lead for third place, followed by Rebecca George. As you can imagine, 50 meters for 9-10-year-olds is a long distance, so just to be able to compete this swim is a pretty good feat. Okay, we're moving into heat 2 of 3 of the girls' 9-10 50-meter freestyle. In lane 1, we have Ava Parsons from the Sea Lions. Lane 2 is Maddie Holloway from the Wave Runners. Lane 3 is Alex Andrews from the Sea Lions. Lane 4 is Molly Brown from the Sea Lions. And lane 5 is Ava Andrews from the Sea Lions. This is heat 2 of 3 of the girls' 9-10 50-meter freestyle. It looks like Ava Parsons has taken a pretty sizable lead at the turn. She touches first, followed by Maddie Holloway, followed by Alex Andrews. and Ava Parsons, the winner of Heat 2 from the Bay Robber Sea Lions, followed by Maddie Holloway of the Clarenville Wave Runners. And it looks like Alex Andrews from the Bay Robber Sea Lions touches the wall third, followed by Ava Andrews and Molly Brown. Moving into Heat 3 of 3, it's Kinsley Williams of the Grand Falls Windsor Gators, Willa Pettin from the Bay Robber Sea Lions, Mila Roach from the Bay Robber Sea Lions, Addison Wells from the Clarenville Wave Runners, and Lorelei Norman from the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Again, this is Heat 3 of 3 of the girls' 9, 10, 50 meter freestyle. And they're in the water, and it looks like Addison Wells touches first, followed by Mila Roach. And we have a great race going into the final as Mila is really pushing now. Looks like Addison Wells touches first, followed shortly behind by Mila Roach. It's a race for third as Willa Pettin looks like touches first, followed by Laura Lee Norman and Kinsley Williams. Okay, now we're moving into event number 4, Boyz 9, 10, 50 meter freestyle. We're into Heat 1 of 3. In lane 2 is Hudson Pilgrim from the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Lane 3 is Liam Brown from the Marylands. And lane 4 is Evan McGrath from the Marylands. Again, this is 2 laps of the pool, 9, 10, 50 meter freestyle. And it looks like it's a very tight race between Hudson Pilgrim and Evan McGrath. Coming to the wall is too close to tell between Hudson Pilgrim and Evan McGrath. This is a very close race. Looks like Hudson has pulled ahead, and Hudson touches the wall first. Hudson Pilgrim from the Bay Robber Sea Lions, followed by Evan McGrath and Liam Brown. Like I said, as you can imagine, 2 laps, 50 meters. It's a great distance, especially for some beginner swimmers. And this is their first swim meet for a lot of these kids. So just to come here and get a time, get a feel of what swim meets are all about. Takes a lot to jump off a block and have 100 kids screaming your name, your competitor's name. So great job. Okay, we're moving into Heat 2 of 3. In lane 1 is Noah Sharp of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Lane 2 is Owen Roach of the Sea Lions. Lane 3 is Dylan King of the Sea Lions. Lane 4 is Mason Ackerman of the Sea Lions. And lane 5 is Joel Seymour of the Sea Lions. And the lanes are, so the closest lane to the camera is lane 1, and it works its way out from there. Well, again, we're in heat 2 of 3 of the boys 9, 10, 50 meter freestyle. And we have 5 Bay Robber Sea Lion swimmers swimming in this race. Joel Seymour and Dylan King. Looks like Mason is trying to hang on to his lead as Owen is really trying to put a push on. And Mason Ackerman touches the wall first, followed by Owen Roach. And now it's a race for third as too close to tell between Noah Sharp and Joel Seymour. Followed shortly behind by Dylan King. Heat 3 of 3 now of the boys 9, 10, 50 meter finals. Lane 2 is Sam Morrissey. Lane 3 is Hayden Hurley-Eye. Lane 4 is Luke Morgan. And lane 5 is Max Colburn. Oh, we had a bit of an over-anxious swimmer there who trying to get any extra edge he could. So I guess he'll reset and start again. Again, heat 3 of 3 of the boys 9, 10, 50 meter. Lane 1 is Charlie Dawson. Lane 2 is Sam Morrissey. Lane 3 is Hayden Hurley-Eye. Lane 5 is Max Colburn. And they're all Bay Robber Sea Lion swimmers. And this is going to be a very close race based on the first 25 meters. As it looks like Hayden Hurley-Eye and Sam Morrissey. It's like Hayden Hurley-Eye has a slight lead right now. Followed shortly behind by Sam, Luke Morgan and Max Colburn. And we're down to the final few meters, and it looks like Hayden Hurley-Eye, followed by Sam Morrissey and Luke Morgan, are too close to call. Max Colburn followed behind by Charlie Dawson. Great job, guys. Cues and the results as they come in, but as you know, this event takes place pretty quickly. So now we're moving into event 5, girls 11, 10, 50 meter freestyle. Lane 2, we have Sophie McGrath. Lane 5, we have Gracie Bradbury. This is the girls 11, 12, 50 meter freestyle, and it looks like we have Sophia McGrath is in first place, followed by Grace Bradbury, followed by Felicity Pelly, Josie Canning. Looks like Sophie McGrath touches the wall first, followed shortly behind by Grace Bradbury. Again, my results are unofficial. Heat 2 of 6, Barrett, Gracie Harrington, and Rachel Barrett, all from the Bay Robber Sea Lions. This is the girls 11, 12, 50 meter freestyle. This is heat 2. Looks like we have 2 swimmers in this. Looks like it's Peyton Barrett and Rachel Barrett. It's a very close race. Looks like Peyton is going behind by Rachel. Looks like Peyton Barrett is going to touch the wall first in heat 2 of 6, followed shortly behind by Rachel. Heat 3 of 6 is where we have Madeline Stokes of the Sea Lions, Rachel Higgins of the Sea Lions, Bella Doyle of the Sea Lions, Abigail Wiseman of the Marylands, and Shauna Rowe of the Bay Robert Sea Lions. Again, heat 3 of 6 of the girls 11, 12, 50 meter freestyle. Looks like we have a couple of really strong swimmers here. It looks like it is Abigail Wiseman, followed shortly behind by Shauna Rowe. Rachel Higgins is trying to put a push on, but it looks like it's Abigail Wiseman who has the lead right now. And it's Abigail Wiseman touching the wall first, followed by Shauna Rowe. Heat 4 of 6, we have Kirsten Barrett of the Bay Robert Sea Lions, Lily French of the Bay Robert Sea Lions, Madison Dyke of the Bay Robert Sea Lions, Bridget Ha of the Bay Robert Sea Lions, and Regan Snook of the Clarenville Wave Runners. Again, heat 4 of 6 of the girls 11, 12, 50 meter freestyle. And it looks like here we have Bridget Ha, who's going to touch the wall first, behind Kirsten Barrett and Lily French. Looks like Bridget Ha is going to take first place in this heat, followed shortly behind by Kirsten Barrett, followed by Lily French. Heat 5 of 6. We have Georgia Toms of the Bay Robert Sea Lions, Christian North, Haven McHugh of the Bay Robert Sea Lions, Isabella Brown of the Marylands, and Casey Monk-Smith of the Clarenville Wave Runners. Again, heat 5 of style. Dobson touches the wall second, followed by Charlotte Bombas, followed by Callie Morgan. Okay, we're moving into event 6, boys 11, 12, 50 meter freestyle. Heat 1 of 3. All Bay Robert Sea Lion swimmers. In lane 2 is Griffin Mercer. Lane 3 is Ryan Norman. Lane 4 is Griffin Noel. And lane 5 is Neil Hardy. Looks like Ryan Norman is going to touch the wall first half, followed by Griffin Mercer. Ryan Norman touches the wall first, followed by Griffin Mercer. And Griffin Noel. Again, like I've said so many times before, 50 meters is a very long distance for a lot of swimmers, especially if they're their first or second year in the swim team. And kudos to them for coming out and standing in front of 100+ kids screaming your name. Okay, we're moving into heat 2. Boys 11, 12, 50 meter freestyle. Lane 1 is Mark Harris of the Wave Runners. Lane 2 is Caden Eves from the Wave Runners. Lane 4 is Preston Sims of the Sea Lions. And lane 5 is Luke Dawson from the Sea Lions. Oh, it sounds like we have a false start. So the swimmers have to return back to their blocks. Looks like we have a couple of DQs. Event 2, Heat 2, Lane 4. Charlie Dobbin was DQ'd. And Event 4, Heat 1, Lane 3. Again, we're in Heat 2, Boys 11, 12, 50 meter freestyle. Looks like we have a clean start. And that was Preston Sims. Has a slight lead, but it looks like just 3 people battling it out for second. Looks like Preston Sims. No, it's Caden Eves, sorry. Preston Sims, Caden Eves takes first place. We're missing a swimmer in the pile there. Caden Eves, followed by Preston Smith, followed by Luke Dawson, followed by Mark Harris. Heat 3 of 3. We have in lane 1 is William Evans of the Marylands. Lane 2 is Ethan Pitcher of the Grand Falls Rangers Gators. Lane 3 is Nathan Dean of the Wave Runners. Lane 4 is Hayden Bokey of the Wave Runners. And lane 5 is Austin Morgan of the Bay Harbor Sea Lions. This looks like a very tight race. Looks like Nathan Dean, followed very shortly behind by Austin Morgan. Looks like Nathan Dean has the lead. Followed by Nathan Morgan. Followed by William Evans, who made a strong push towards the end. All right, we're moving into Event 7, girls 13, 14, 50 meter freestyle, Heat 1 of 2. Lane 2, we have Casey Lee of the Wave Runners. Lane 3, we have Callie Jo Smith of the Wave Runners. Lane 4, we have Ella Ackerman of the Sea Lions. And lane 5, we have Melissa Carr. Looks like we have a very tight three-way race going on. Looks like Ella Ackerman has taken a slight lead over Callie Jo Smith. And then it's Ella Ackerman touching the ball first, followed by Callie Jo Smith, followed by Melissa Carr. Heat 2 of 2, we have in lane 1 is Leah Reed of the Bay Harbor Sea Lions. Lane 2 is Marissa Dawson of the Bay Harbor Sea Lions. Lane 3 is Ava Older of the Wave Runners. Lane 4 is Haley Ralph of the Grand Bank swim team. And lane 5 is Hannah Dawson. We have a very tight three-way race, or four-way race here right now. As it looks like Haley Ralph touches the ball first. Lane 5, Hannah Dawson has put on a real push. followed by Marissa Dawson. It looks like it's Hannah and Marissa, followed by Haley Ralph. An extremely close race there between all 4 swimmers. We'll have to wait for the official time to come out on that one. Event 8, boys 13, 14, 50 meter freestyle. 2 heats. Heat 1 is Alex Hanna of the Wave Runners, Ben Parsons of the Sea Lions, Marcus Dodd of the Sea Lions, and Cooper Anderson of the Sea Lions. Looks like Alex Hanna of the Wave Runners touches first. Ben Parsons is not far behind. And it's Alex Hanna, followed by Ben Parsons, followed by Marcus Dodd, followed by Cooper Anderson. Heat 2 of 2, we have John Lynch of the Wave Runners. In lane 1, Charlie Seymour of the Sea Lions. In lane 2, Philip Olford of the Grand Falls, Windsor. Lane 3, Noah Dawson in lane 4, and Ashton Hurley in lane 5. Oh, a couple of low-ranked swimmers again. Swimmers are quickly reset. Get back on the blocks. Again, it is Heat 2 of 2 to the boys 13, 14, 50 meter freestyle. This should be a very tight race, as it looks like all 5 swimmers are right in the mix at the turn. It looks like Philip Olford may have touched the wall first, but it looks like Charlie Seymour has put on a real push. And Charlie Seymour with a fantastic turn at the wall takes first place, followed by Philip Olford, followed by Noah Dawson. John Lynch and Ashton Hurley. Fantastic swim. Again, my results are very unofficial as I'm watching it the same as you are. We're moving into the girls 15, 16, 100 meter freestyle. This is 4 laps. We have 2 heats. In heat 1 is Haley Pitcher. Lane 3 is Bridget Bishop of the Sea Lions, and lane 4 is Leah Wiseman of the Wave Runners. At 4 laps, these swimmers got to learn how to pace themselves. Looks like Bridget Bishop touches the wall first. Followed by Leah Wiseman and Haley Pitcher. After 2 laps, Bridget Bishop touches the wall first. Leah Wiseman from the Wave Runners, followed behind by Haley Pitcher. And Bridget Bishop with a very strong swim here, coming into the final 10 meters. Looks like she'll cruise to first place in this heat. Leah Wiseman going to touch the wall second, followed by Haley Pitcher of the Bay Robber Sea Lions third. Okay, heat 2 of 2. We have Clark Warren of the Grand Bank swim team. Taylor Gillis of the Wave Runners. Claire Bombas of the Grand Falls Windsor Gators. Haley Piercy of the Grand Bank swim team. And Julia Dawson of the Bay Roberts Sea Lions. Again, this is girls 1600 meter freestyle. This is 4 laps. It looks like Julia Dawson might have a slight lead over Taylor Gillis. It's a very close race now between Taylor and Julia Dawson. Looks like Taylor touches the wall first. And may have gained a slight lead on the turn. But again, very hard to tell. Either way, it's going to be a very close race between Taylor and Julia. With Clark Warren trying to make a push. Haley Piercy. And it looks like Taylor Gillis of the Wave Runners finishes first, followed by Julia Dawson. Followed by Clark Warren. Moving into the boys. 1600 meter freestyle. One heat is Damien Doucette of the Marylands, Nick Russell of the Sea Lions, Chase Morgan of the Sea Lions, Patrick Lamb of the Sea Lions, and Lucas Hiscock of the Wave Runners. And again, some very strong swimmers in this heat. It looks like Patrick Lamb touches the wall first. Looks like Patrick Lamb, followed by Damien Doucette right now at the moment, followed by Nick Russell. It looks like Patrick Lamb is starting to gain on his lead here now, as Damien Doucette is trying to catch up. Chase Morgan has looked like he's moved into third, followed by Lucas Hiscock, followed by Nick Russell. It looks like Patrick Lamb is going to cruise into first place. Now it's a battle for second and third, as it looks like Damien Doucette followed by Lucas Hiscock, Chase Morgan, and Nick Russell. Okay, we have the girls 1800 meter freestyle, joined by one boy. In lane 1, it'll be Luke Dyke, as he was the only swimmer in the 100 meter freestyle in boys. Lane 2 is Victoria Wiseman of the Marylands. Lane 3 is Jessica Stevenson of the Wave Runners, and lane 4 is Dominique Doucette of the Marylands. So this one should be really interesting to call, as I think we'll give Luke Dyke the victory in the boys 1800 meter freestyle. And it looks like it's a very three-way race right now for the girls in Heat 1 between Victoria Wiseman, Jessica Stevenson, and Dominique Doucette. So all three are very close together. Luke Dyke doing his own thing in lane 1 as the three girls touch the wall for the final lap, and all three are very close together. Looks like Jessica Stevenson may have a slight lead over Victoria Wiseman. But again, these results are unofficial. Jessica Stevenson and Victoria Wiseman followed very closely behind by Dominique Doucette. Again, we'd have to wait for the official times to come in. We're into heat two of the finals of the girls 17-1800 meter freestyle. In lane 2, we have Jenna Olford of Grand Falls Windsor. Lane 3, we have Amy Stevenson of the Wave Runners. Lane 4, we have Eva Griffin out of Grand Falls Windsor Gators. And lane 5, we have Jillian Coates of the Wave Runners. It looks like Amy Stevenson touches the wall first. But Eva Griffin and Jenna Olford are right there with her. It's Amy Stevenson hanging on to a very slim lead with Eva Griffin, who looks like may have touched the wall slightly ahead. But Amy had a great turn. This is going to be an extremely close race for first. And it looks like Eva Griffin touched the wall first, followed by Amy Stevenson, followed very shortly behind by Jenna Olford and Jillian Coates. All right, we're back to the boys, 8 and under, 25 meter freestyle. This is a very technical swim and a difficult swim. And it's a great learning experience for a couple of these boys, as there is only 2 swimming this. They're both from the Bay Roberts Sea Lions. I guess they're both trying to establish a time for the provincial swim meet in Gander towards the end of August. As I take a ribbon from a few of the timekeepers there. I was told I got a face for radio, so that's why my face is behind the camera, not in front of it. Again, we're in the boys 8 and under 25 meter butterfly. Just 2 swimmers, both from the Bay Roberts Sea Lions. Mecca Morgan and Mason Smallwood. Extremely close race. Looked like Mason Smallwood just touched ahead of Mr. Morgan there in Heat 1. Moving on to the girls, 9-10, 25 meter butterfly. In Heat 1, we have Ava Andrews. Sorry, lane 2, we have Ava Andrews. Lane 3, we have Georgia Hiscock. And lane 4, we have Don Franey. All of the Bay Roberts Sea Lions. Again, girls 9-10, event 15, 25 meter butterfly. We have 2 heats. Again, a very difficult swim, especially for this age group. right, it looks like our starters and timers are in place. Event 15, girls 9-10, 25-meter butterfly. Heat 1 of 2. In lane 2 is Ava Andrews. Lane 3 is Georgia Hiscock. And lane 4 is Don Franey, all of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Don Franey with a great start off the block. Timed it perfect. It looks like Don Franey touches the wall first. Followed by Ava Andrews and Georgia Hiscock. Again, great job. This is a very difficult swim, especially at this age group. Heat 2 of 2. The girls 9-10, 25-meter. Lane 1 is Ava Parsons of the Sea Lions. Lane 2 is Shakira Russell of the Wave Runners. Lane 3 is Paige Dobson of Grand Falls Windsor. Lane 4 is Jordan Sims, the Sea Lions. And lane 5 is Sarah Coates of the Wave Runners, sorry. Looks like Ava Parsons in lane 1 is being challenged by Paige Dobson in lane 3. We have a great race here. Followed by Sarah Coates. And looks like it's Ava to the wall first. Followed by Paige Dobson. Followed by Sarah Coates. Jordan Sims and Shakira Russell. Now we move on to event 16, boys 9-10, 25-meter freestyle. Again, just one heat, as this swim is very difficult for this age group. In lane 2 is Evan McGraw of the Marylands. Lane 3 is Hayden Hurley of the Sea Lions. And lane 4 is Luke Morgan of the Sea Lions. Again, this is one lap, 25 meters, but a very difficult technical swim that unfortunately you see a lot of DQs in, and especially your first swim meet, as it's the first time they're actually swimming with timers and judges and all those things. So good on these kids for giving it a go. And boys 9-10, 25-meter freestyle. One heat. In lane 2 is Evan McGraw of Marylands. Lane 3 is Hayden Hurley of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. And lane 4 is Luke Morgan of the Sea Lions. I know some people are saying the feed is a little glitchy. Apparently our internet is as old as our pool. So we're certainly going to make some adjustments to that, and hopefully next year that we'll have a much faster service. We had planned for 2 cameras, to have one by the blocks to watch the start and finish and our feed of the pool, but our internet wouldn't allow that, so we're just with the one feed. And I got to thank David Sims for coming here and trying to figure all this out for us, as we don't have a facility that can really put a lot of parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters on the deck, and we felt that it was best for the swimmers to enjoy the swimming and the parents can enjoy the feed from outside. But we promise you that next year we will have a much better feed and a much better service provided for you guys to watch the swim meet. slight hold up as they figure out some technical issues there behind the scenes. I see our fantastic coaches of the Bay Robber Sea Lions are kept very busy today. Emily and Sarah Dawson and Samantha Yetman have done a fantastic job of running our program this year, as I'm sure every coach for every team this year has. The time and commitment to them and to their swimmers have been second to none. A lot of 7 a.m. practices that these girls get up and try to motivate our swimmers to do the best they can at those times. So got to give them kudos. And as you can see by the camera angles alone, there's not much room on this deck after you allow the swimmers and the timers and the starters and the volunteers here. And obviously, the swim meet is for the swimmers. And we all felt that it was important for the teams to be cheering on their teammates as they're swimming in the water. And I know that parents would love to be here on deck watching their child swim. And hopefully that this feed is the second best thing we can offer right now. This will be downloaded to the Town of Bay Roberts YouTube page as well. So you'll be able to watch this later, anytime. So if we're running into a few glitches now, I'm sure that those will be fixed by the time we download it onto the YouTube channel. So it looks like we're getting ready to start. 9-10, 25-meter butterfly. And we have a very close three-way race. Looks like Hayden Hurley might have a slight lead. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Hayden Hurley touching the wall first, followed by Luke Morgan. And very closely behind is Evan McGraw out of Maryland. All right, moving into the girls. Girls 11-12, 50-meter butterfly. So this will be 2 laps. Timers got to reposition themselves now as we're moving into 2 laps. This is event 17, girls 11-12, 50-meter butterfly. In lane 2, we have Grace Bradbury out of Marlins. Lane 3, we have Olivia French of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. And lane 4, we have Kristen Norman out of Marlins. Okay, looks like we're getting ready. The whistle's gone. Those have taken their spots. It's Grace Bradbury of the Marlins, Olivia French of the Sea Lions, and Kristen Norman of the Marlins. And Olivia French looks like she'll touch the wall first in the first half of this race, followed by Grace Bradbury of the Marlins. And it's Olivia French trying to hang on to first place here now in this heat. But Grace Bradbury is putting on a strong push. But it looks like it's going to be Olivia French touching the wall first in lane 3 from the Bay Robber Sea Lions, followed by Grace Bradbury of the Marlins. And Kristen Norman of the Marlins is working her way down to third place. Again, a very difficult swim, especially 2 lanes to the pool. We move on now to event 18, boys 11-12, 50-meter butterfly. Heat 1 of 1, we have Hayden Vokey of the Wave Runners in lane 2. In lane 3, we have Nathan Dean of the Wave Runners. And in lane 4, we have Preston Sims of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. We got a clean start, and it looks like it's Nathan Dean who has taken the lead. Looks like it's a very close race between Hayden Vokey and Preston Sims for second. And it looks like Hayden Vokey has touched the wall first, makes the turn. And Nathan Dean with a very technical swim. Great job, Nathan. Touches the wall first. Followed by Hayden Vokey, both of the Wave Runners. And Preston Sims. We're moving to the girls 13-14 50-meter butterfly. Heat 1 of 1. In lane 2 is Hannah Dawson of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. In lane 3 is Haley Ralph of the Grand Bank Swim Team. And lane 4 is Andrew McCarthy of the Marlins. This is event 19, girls 13-14 50-meter butterfly. Hannah Dawson in the lane closest to the camera. In lane 3, in the middle lane, will be Haley Ralph. And on the far lane will be Andrew McCarthy. Again, great job. Shout out to the Bay Robber Sea Lions Executive Committee for putting off the first swim meet of the summer for our summer clubs. As usual, it's you've done a fantastic job and outdone yourselves. As everybody seems to be enjoying themselves from what I see, especially all the kids here in the pool. And it looks like Haley Ralph is taking the lead after a very strong start, followed by Hannah Dawson, followed by Andrew McCarthy. Haley Ralph hangs on to the lead after a strong push from Hannah Dawson, as Andrew McCarthy finishes third. Again, great swim. We move into event 20, boys 13-14, 50-meter butterfly. Heat 1 of 1, we have Michael Hiscock of the Wave Runners in lane 2, Owen Dyke of the Bay Robber Sea Lions in lane 3, and Ben Parsons of the Bay Robber Sea Lions in lane 4. We have a false start here. So it looks like the 3 swimmers have to work their way back to the blocks. Get reset. All 3 swimmers take a minute to catch their breath again, as Owen Dyke was pretty much down 1 length of the pool. Again, Michael Hiscock, lane 2, Owen Dyke, lane 3, and Ben Parsons, lane 4. And Owen Dyke has a very strong lead at the turn, but it's very close between Michael Hiscock of the Wave Runners and Ben Parsons of the Sea Lions for second place. Looks like Owen Dyke is going to cruise to first place in the heat. Looks like Michael Hiscock has taken a slight lead over Ben Parsons. And Michael Hiscock touches the wall second, followed by Ben Parsons third. We move into event 21. Girls 15-16, 50-meter butterfly. We have 2 heats. Heat 1 is, lane 1 is Amy Evans of the Marlins. Lane 2 is Taylor Gillis of the Wave Runners. Lane 3 is Kaylee Flynn of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Lane 4 is Haley Pitcher of Grand Bank. And lane 5 is Rachel Sanders of the Sea Lions. Again, girls 15-16, 50-meter butterfly, heat 1 of 2. This is 2 laps of a very technical swim. It looks like Kaylee Flynn has the lead in lane 3, followed by Haley Piercy. Kaylee Flynn had a strong turn. And it looks like Kaylee Flynn is going to take heat 1, followed behind by Haley Piercy, and it's a close one between Taylor Gillis and Amy Evans with Rachel Sanders. Outstanding swim. Heat 2 of 2. We have Regan Strang in lane 1 of the Marlins, Jessica Mercer in lane 2 of the Sea Lions, Julia Dawson, lane 3 of the Sea Lions. Lane 4 is Leah Wiseman of the Wave Runners, and lane 5 is Bridget Franey of the Sea Lions. Some very strong swimmers in this heat as well. Looks like Jessica was first out of the water. Julia is very close behind, followed by Bridget Franey. We have 3 Bay Roberts Sea Lions putting on a strong showing here. Very close between Jessica and Julia. And it looks like Jessica just touches the wall ahead of Julia, followed by Bridget, Franey, Regan Strang, and Leah Wiseman. Again, my results are very unofficial as I'm trying to see it to the other end of the pool. Right now we're moving into event 22, boys 15-16 50-meter butterfly. Heat 1 of 1. We have in lane 2, Jesse Whalen. Lane 3 is Patrick Lamb. And lane 4 is Lucas Hiscock of the Wave Runners. And a very close race between Patrick Lamb of the Sea Lions and Lucas Hiscock of the Wave Runners. But Patty had a fantastic turn. It looks like he gained a slight edge. Patrick just had a second gear down on the last 25. Easily touches the wall first ahead of Lucas Hiscock and Jesse Whalen. Okay, we're into the girls 17-18 50-meter butterfly, event 23. 2 heats. Heat 1 is in lane 2 is Samantha Yetman of the Sea Lions. Lane 3 is Victoria Wiseman of the Marlins, and lane 4 is Olivia Dyke of the Bay Roberts Sea Lions. And it looks like Olivia Dyke is going to have the lead coming into the turn. The first 25, followed by very close between Samantha Yetman and Victoria Wiseman. It looks like it's going to be Olivia Dyke who's touching the wall first. And now it will be... I'd have to give it to Victoria Wiseman, but again, my results are unofficial as that was a very close finish for second place. Heat 2 of 2. In lane 2, we have Jessica Olford of the Wave Runners. Lane 3 is Amy Stevenson of the Wave Runners. Lane 4 is Eva Griffin of the Grand Falls Windsor Gators. And lane 5 is Haley Renee of the Marlins. And this looks like a very close race, but it looks like Jessica Olford might have a slight lead. Might over Eva Griffin. It looks like Jessica Olford had a really strong turn. It's definitely between Jessica. Looks like Eva Griffin touched the wall first, followed by Jessica. Because Eva had a very strong last 10 meters. Jessica Olford finished second, Amy Stevenson third, and Haley Renee finished fourth. All right, girls 8 and under. 25-meter backstroke. As we wait for the timers to take their places again, we'd certainly like to thank our corporate sponsors to help make this event possible. The Town of Bay Roberts, Ascension Collegiate, Subway, Bartlett's Irving, Shoppers Drug Mart, Bay Roberts, Mountain View Grocery, Island Logistics, BMO, Bay Roberts, Tim Hortons, Robbins Donuts, Dominion, Foodland, Andrew Drover, Bay Roberts Physiotherapy, Powell's Supermarket, and the Yetman Brothers Limited. As Andrew Drover makes faces at me in the window. All right, as the timers get set, we move into event 25, girls 8 and under, 25-meter backstroke. We have 2 heats. In heat 1, we have Kiva Delaney in lane 2, Autumn Smith in lane 3, and Emma Barker in lane 4, all of the Bay Roberts Sea Lions. Looks like Emma Barker's taking all kinds of stress sitting down there on the block, just waiting for the race to start. Unfortunately, we did have a camera set up on the starting blocks as well, but due to our ancient internet, that we weren't able to provide that feed. So if we felt that it was better to have a full view of the pool. It was very entertaining watching some of these smaller kids as they get ready to get into the pool. So again, we're in the Event 25, girls 8 and under, 25-meter backstroke. We have Kiva Delaney, Autumn Smith, and Emma Barker in the pool, all from the Bay Robber Sea Lions. And it looks like Kiva Delaney has a slight lead with Emma Barker and Autumn Smith battling it out for second place. And it looks like Kiva Delaney followed by Emma Barker and Autumn Smith. Now we move into Heat 2 of 2 as we have Priya Delaney of the Bay Robber Sea Lions, Darcy Williams of the Grand Falls Windsor Gators, Emma Pitcher of the Gators, Eve Harris of the Wave Runners, and Beth Norman of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. One lap, that's why you see the timers down on this end of the pool. And it looks like it's Emma Pitcher who has the lead, followed very closely by Eve Harris. Emma Pitcher touches the wall first, followed by Eve Harris. I think it was Priya Delaney and Beth Norman, followed by Darcy Williams. Again, very technical swim, difficult swim, 25 meters, 7 8-year-olds. Got to give them all the credit in the world. We move on to event 26, boys 8 and under, 25-meter backstroke. Heat 1 of 2. Micah Morgan. Lane 2 is Nicholas Dean of the Wave Runners. Lane 3 is Blake Noseworthy of the Sea Lions. Lane 4 is Liam Noseworthy of Sea Lions. And lane 5 is Nate Bartlett of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Again, boys 8 and under, 25-meter backstroke, heat 1 of 2. This is 1 lap of swimming on your back. And for those of you that don't know, when you see the flags hanging over the pool deck, that's for the kids to time how many strokes there is to get to the wall on the backstroke. Okay, you're in the water. They got the blocks. Thumbs up from the timers on the far end. I think we're getting ready to start. Again, this is heat 1 of 2. It looks like Blake Noseworthy has the lead. in lane 3. Followed by, I'm not sure if it's Nate Bartlett or Nicholas Dean. Looks like it's Nicholas Dean. And it's Blake Noseworthy, Nicholas Dean, Nate Bartlett, Liam Morrissey, and Mika Morgan. Heat 2 of 2. In lane 1 is Mason Gibson McHugh, followed by Carson Vokey at away runners. Okay, again, girls 9-10, 50-meter backstroke, heat 1 of 4. I'll Bay Robert Sea Lions. Lane 2 is Georgia Hiscock. Lane 3 is Beth Bartlett. Lane 4 is Molly Brown. And they're off. And it looks like Beth Bartlett has a slight lead over Molly Brown. Beth Bartlett touches the wall first as she heads down for the final 25 meters. Molly Brown is next, followed by Georgia Hiscock. Lions, and lane 5 is Ellie Stokes of the Bay Robert Sea Lions as well. Again, this is the girls 9-10, 50-meter backstroke, heat 2 of 4. And it's all 4 people. All 4 swimmers are neck and neck, heading down to the first 25 meters. Alex Andrews might have a slight lead. But again, it's very difficult to tell. We'll find out now on the turn. Certainly looks like Alex Andrews is in first, followed by Maddie Holloway, Don Franey, and Ellie Stokes. So it looks like Alex Andrews is going to take first place, followed by Maddie Holloway. Great showing by Don Franey and Ellie Stokes. That was heat 2 of 4, the girls 9-10 50-meter backstroke. Now we're moving to heat 3. In lane 1 is Paige Dobson of the Grand Falls Windsor Gators. Lane 2 is Jordan Sims of the Bay Robert Sea Lions. Lane 3 is Kinsley Williams of the Grand Falls Windsor Gators. Lane 4 is Paige House of the Wave Runners. And lane 5 is Ava Andrews. Okay, we're in heat 3 of 4 at a girls 9-10 50-meter backstroke. Looks like we have Paige Dobson, who has the lead, followed by Kinsley Williams and Paige House. Yeah, Paige Dobson has a healthy lead. Looks like Ava Andrews has moved into second place, followed by Kinsley Williams, Paige House, and Jordan Sims. Paige Dobson with a very strong swim, but Ava Andrews had a very strong second half. Great turn. Kinsley Williams finishes third. Heat 4 of 4. In lane 1 is Lorelei Norman of the Sea Lions. Lane 2 is Sarah Coates of the Wave Runners. Lane 3 is Addison Wells of the Wave Runners. Lane 4 is Myla Roach of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. And lane 5 is Willa Pettin of the Bay Robber Sea Lions. Again, heat 4 of 4, girls 9-10 50-meter backstroke. 2 laps of the pool. Looks like Addison Wells of the Wave Runners has the lead, followed very closely by Myla Roach and Willa Pettin. A slight edge to Addison Wells. But looks like Myla Roach had a really strong turn. It's certainly a race for first place now between Addison Wells and Myla Roach. It looks like Addison Wells just beat out Myla Roach. At first, Maya second, Willa Pettin third. Followed up by